You know, truth be told, I actually enjoyed quarantine when it was still up and going and everything. Now that the states are actually reopening again, there's so much more people out there, and honestly, God, I cannot deal with it. And the amount of traffic, and it's surreal to me of how incapable and ignorant people are when it comes to following orders. When the establishment tells you to stay home for the betterment and the sake of saving lives, including that of your own, and you choose to ignore that, but you rather choose to fulfill the selfishness and the desires of your vanity, you know, to go out to do a pedicure, manicure, you know, to do all these, in my perspective, at least for me, meaningless. I mean, you could actually do it at home, and you know, there's a lot of things that you could actually do from home that is derived from being at home and manifesting your time and your energy, you know. That's just, to me, that's one of my rants, it's one of my pet peeves, and it's just like a good friend of mine, Justice, who had included in her page, on her profile, like she made a live video doing a rant about how people cannot stay home under quarantine. You know, it's kind of a bit of a controversial, but kind of a controversial topic, only because there's all these protests about opening the states and everything, and I kind of have like a balance of like mixed feelings when it comes to that, you know. I mean, people, I mean, it's so sad and surreal to me and pathetic of how there's so many people that are literally driven insane from not being able to go out to do the things that they once had enjoyed so much with the passion towards the investment in their time. And you know, they're driven insane from depression, from boredom. And it's like in my latest video I had said, the title of the video was, "Never say that you are bored." Because there's no reason to. There's absolutely no reason to. And like I said, life is what you make of it. It's up to you if you want to go out on adventures, if you want to stay bored and complain that you're bored, or you can get up out there and go do something about it. It's up to you. How you deal the cards you're dealt. And honest to God, people that say that they are bored, well, I hate to say it, it doesn't matter if you're an adult. It's actually more pathetic and sad if you're an adult to saying that. But as a child, that's sad as well. But, you know, me personally growing up, when I was a child, toddler on up, as I had become older, I never said those words. I never said I was bored. I might have said it a few times, you know, but that's about it. I'm not one of these people that, the people that I'm talking about are the people that constantly say it, you know. I'm not going to say any names. I wish I could, but this video addresses the people of those individuals, or people in general, in itself. So, I don't know. It's just surreal to me of how ignorance actually governs over everything in our lives. And a majority of the human population, you know. And especially those who cannot follow directions, orders, or adhere to listen that well. You know, they got their own mind, they got their own willpower, their own will made up. Of course, we were born originally, since birth, to not be subservient, you know. We were born to have our own free will and independence and freedom. But you know what? There comes a crossing line, a line in the sand, where certain precautions are established and there for the necessity in a necessary state of well-being and of helping the pandemic as a whole, as a human collectivism, okay, like as the entirety of the human planet Earth in itself, our seed. Then you are incarnated or reincarnated or incarnated, one of the two, towards greatness, to serve enlightenment, a world that is, a purpose that is greater than yourself, you know. And life, I swear, is meant to be enjoyed, you know. But to what extent, you know? Abusing your privileges, your rights, and your freedoms, to doing so for toxicity and poisoning others, endangering other people's lives, including that of your own, is absolutely not worth it. You have to be one to stand in your affirmation, and not just in what you believe in. That's just one aspect of it. But what's the difference between right and wrong? You know, what's justice and injustice? You have to think about that real clear. You know, I mean, you know, that's just my opinion. That's just what I believe in, and I believe that, like, you know, nobody should tell you what and what not to do, how to do it, or why to do it. It should be something that is already subjected in your mind since birth. If you were taught with those certain values or principles and morality, that you should already know the difference between what is right or what's wrong, or justice or injustice. You know? Well, everyone has their own perspective. Everyone stand up and fight for what they believe in, and rightfully that is their own, because that is their constitutional right, their First Amendment, freedom of speech. And but the choice is up to you. You have your own choices to make in this life. And if you're someone who chooses to go out to commit a crime, or someone who goes out to, despite being told to stay home under quarantine, under pretense of a global pandemic, then that is entirely your business. You know, that's what you choose to do. That does not befall upon everyone else or anyone else, all but yourself. Like, you've got your own choices to make. You are an adult, I'm assuming, of course. Unless if you're a teenager or a child, and, you know, you should have a curfew. Oh, you know. I know, people hate that word. Touchy subject there. But I don't think I've ever had a curfew, because personally, you know, this whole pandemic to me, it's nothing new to me. Quarantine is nothing new to me. I've actually been spending 99% of my time in isolation by myself, having very little to no friends, no social circle, a social life, or social circle. And actually, I want to take this time in a moment to address a particular comment that I had received on my suicide emotions video. Honestly, I have, like I said, I have little to no friendships, and I'm not quite sure what you mean by original personality, because I've always embraced myself for who I am, and there's no difference between who I portray myself to be on camera versus in real life. I mean, I could just shut this camera off right now, and, you know, somebody else is standing here next to me, I'll still be the same person, you know. But I mean, I appreciate your concern and all, you know, but I'm better than good, you know. Sometimes I might fall under the spell of humanistic emotions, and I might lose my walk in the balance of light and life and darkness. However, I've come to terms a long time ago to accept myself for my emotions, for who I am, my fate, my synchronicity, and I've come to terms to deeper understand myself and of the infinite, of the universe and the cosmos, and of human life and this human vessel in itself. So yeah, I appreciate your concern on it. You know, I'm doing better than good, honestly. Making quite a bit of money, not to gloat, you know, but I have my health, I have my protection, I have my blessings, and honestly, that's all I need. You know, if anyone chooses to watch my videos or walk with me throughout this journey of life, that's on them. That's on you guys. But to me personally, I feel completely blessed, happy, content, and grateful, eternally grateful, mind you, to manifest these videos, to share with you, to share with the world, and to communicate and befriend the dead. And I have my health, I have myself, I've got my dog, and that's all I need, you know. I live life every single day, and man, I'm happy, I'm blessed. So my name is Cody Gremlin. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, you know the rest. Leave your feedback in the comments below this video, and I'll talk to you soon.